So I spent the price of a pitch black booster box on box.gg chasing the pitch black cards. Let's see what can happen here. Starting off with some low things going here. No way. No way! Are you serious? Off the bat. Pull the Mega Darkrai, and there's the Mastodon. We are starting off really awesome on these pulls. Now, one massive card doesn't automatically make the entire thing better than a booster box. But pulling that Mega Darkrai gave us a huge, no way, the Slowbro. Okay, not as big as the Darkrai, but still two big hits, and we just started into these openings. Now, I'm going to show you the total value that we've collected on the screen there. We're not going to include the, I'll call them filler cards, common cards, bulk cards, whatever you want to call it, down there that we pulled along with this. But, oh, and another hit comes in. Loving this. So we'll compare that, how much value we get out of box for the same price as that cost of that pitch black booster box. And so far we're looking pretty good. And there's another one. Now, I made this box myself with just pitch black IRs and SIRs, so we're not going to pick up any pitch black commons or other things in here, and you'll see that. Now, after pulling the Darkrai, and no, let's go! Another SIR, the Gwynn Trainer Gallery. That is another huge hit for box. Now, this doesn't take away that Mega Darkrai in that top spot, but man, two big pulls plus the sweet Slowbro is really bringing box up in this challenge. So this might be just a walk away for box, but let's see what we get here. Silvally, loving it. So from this point forward, we're like, our goal is not to beat the price of a booster box. We've done that. Let's just see what we can find, because we're looking for those same illustration rares, those same fun cards. A few dollars here, a few dollars there. Well, it's not kind of weird. We're looking for things we want to take home. Just like we were opening a booster box, we keep those cards. So we picked up that Silvally, some Bastodons. That Manectric keeps looking at us. That Manectric, but we'll see if we find it. So none of those other ones are huge pulls, but they're adding to that value that we can take home. And this, honestly, is where box can be dangerously entertaining. Is we're constantly just getting hits when we actually get something, and we're getting the cards that we've selected and wanted, or that box is put together as something cool. So it's not a crazy and there's the Thievul. Another little hit. So, but let's kind of be fair to the booster box, those physical cards. When you buy that real booster box, you're almost Misty. You get every pack, every card, all the bulk, all the commons, especially if you're building decks and you need those there's the Manectric. We can, get those. You might not get as many big pulls here, but you're going to keep that bulk. You could leave it sealed. That's got a value in itself. And there's something that might be a little bit different. Physically holding those packs, ripping them opening, and just seeing all those cards one at a time kind of builds that suspense as you're opening each pack. So even if there isn't value there, the tangible product and that traditional experience has some value to say for it. So that's one thing that box can't do, and they're working on it. They've got the new pack mode where you can, the TC opener with the pack mode where you can get that same flip kind of experience going, but you're just not holding those cards down. So box does have its own, reasonings and completely different experience. I get to pick the cards I want. I get to ship them home. I don't have to have all that bulk. I'm not sitting there holding on to, you know, thousands of cards that I don't want. And I don't have to take home anything I don't want. I can sell those back for gems. I can sell it for crypto. So I don't necessarily have to keep all that. So, and then, you know, something special like the Mega Darkrai appears, it's immediate. I get to see that. I watch that spin by and land there, and it's exciting. It's incredibly exciting. So it's always, you know, important to remember that, you know, these are still based on chance. Just like when opening physical packs, the box experience is based on chance. So you got to set a budget before you begin. Like I set mine, value of 1 booster box, and never keep going just because you feel like there might be another hit coming. So we've moved to the last part of this. The biggest challenge, the biggest hits, we've locked them in. We're done. Mega Darkrai, Gwynn, and the Slowbro all coming out. Now we added some little cards like this Bastion in here, and you know, it's been fun. We'll take a little bit of a look at our inventory and see what we ended up with. A bunch of little cards here, as we can see, but some major hits to have. So, on you, dude, you tell me, what do you think was a better value? Which would you pick, box.gg or the booster box? Tell me in the comments. Subscribe for more. Use code TRUE on box.gg.